All right, guys, what's up? It's Eric Black here, and we are at Summer NAMM 2016 right here in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see behind me, there's a lot going on here. So many exhibitors, so many things to see. We are going to have to rush to get all of this goodness in, and we will. We'll get it done. It'll happen. So what I want you to do is I want you to come, enjoy the ride with us, and hang out. What's going on, guys? Eric Black here. We are at Summer NAMM 2016, hanging out at the Fender booth, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. There's a lot of different things here that's happening, and it's a good thing, though. Andy has been so kind as to say, yeah, let's go ahead and talk on camera, because that sounds like a good idea. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Andy, and there's a lot of stuff, obviously, that we're going to cover. Andy, just walk us through where we're at right now.
So right here, you want me to hold this guy?
You know,
No? You hold it? You just stick it in my face. That's fine. In-ear monitors. So this is new product category for Fender. It was introduced at the Winter NAMM show. And in-ear monitors, headphones, on-stage performance, cans for musicians to hear their mix, but also casual musicians, wannabe rock stars, everybody. 5 models, all handmade here in Nashville, 10 minutes up the road. So Fender acquired a company back in October last year that had been in the business, and we are incredibly proud to be Fender now. A couple of cool things going on. The lowest price model, the DXA1, $99, is a very similar kind of shape and design to a lot of the other Shores and Westtones that are out there. It's a shape that fits, but we put a kick-ass dynamic driver in there, 8.5 millimeter titanium micro driver. So it's really good tone, fantastic for that entry-level musician, and that's the DXA1. But then when you move into the FXA series, you move into a 3D printed shell. So what's great about this is the outside is an amalgamation of thousands of in-ear scans to find this line of superior best fit. So we claim that it fits 90% of ears. We extend that further with our own secure fit tips, using that same the same database of information. We derived 4 sizes, and we made it out of a material that is pretty much indestructible. We have a patent on that one, and it actually shapes and conforms to your inner ear canal. So with the secure fit tip and the 3D printed shell shape, you're getting a really good fit. The other great thing about 3D printing a shell is it allows us to specifically shape and tune the inner cavity, like cabinet design for speakers. So in the FXA2, single 9.25 dynamic driver, that's it. FXA5, dual balanced armature array, so going toe-to-toe with the SE535 at that price point, and it's pretty special. Up here, another one of our patents, hybrid designs. So the same 9.25 dynamic driver is in the FXA2, still operating full range with a 0 crossover to a single balanced armature tweeter, high-end extension, frequencies on top, and then the FXA7, the difference there is the dual balanced armature tweeters, still with that 9.25 driver. So
that's a lot of stuff to put in there.
We were actually hearing yesterday, we had some of the exec team out from Scottsdale. They came around the workshop, did a little workshop tour, and they were amazed by how much hands-on there is. And we actually found out there is more hands-on labor in these than the Stratocaster. That thing's huge.
Well, I've been waiting for Fender to do something like this. Like I've always been saying it should happen, and finally did. And I'm excited. This is awesome. This is really cool that this is happening. Now this, I'm assuming you're gonna show me what's about to take place. Let me just say this: is my mind gonna be blown right now? Is that how that's gonna happen?
It's really up to you. Are you expectant? Are you ready? Are you prepared for your mind to be blown?
All right.
So I'm gonna get you a fit here. I'm gonna stick this in your ear. You've been kind enough to stick a microphone in my face, so here we go.
Be gentle and fragile.
And the fit is pretty easy. You locate the tip in your ear first, and then you corkscrew it back and get the memory forming wire over your ear.
Okay.
So in and back a little bit. Look at that, fits like a glove.
That's comfortable.
And there's certainly a merit to going to like full customs. It's like a tailor-made, fits you. But not everybody has the cash to put into that. Not everybody has the time to wait. Now imagine that you're a pro musician out on tour.
I always do.
And one broke, you lost one. Hey, it fell off. A stage tech ran over yours with a flight case. What are you going to do?
That's awesome.
Are you going to get a new custom, another $1,000, or are you going to go down to GC and spend $200?
Probably the $200, yeah.
There you go. You're done. You're taken care of. All right, here we go. Perfect. You ready?
I think so. Vance is behind the camera, and he's going to have to listen to this because this is ridiculous. All right, so we have moved on. We're still at the Fender booth, but now we've got some new stuff coming up. And Alan is here. He's going to talk to us a little bit about what's going on. Alan, this appears to be some sort of guitar situation going on.
I think you're right.
Now, what's going on?
What we have here is a new Deluxe Strat, okay? What we're standing in front of is the whole new Deluxe Series. We revamped it for this year. We've got really, yes, very nice, very pretty finish. What we've done now is we've assigned specs that are shared across the whole series.
Okay.
So it's kind of a nice unified series. Each guitar has something very special about it, but they also share a group of features that are really cool that I'll talk about right now.
Oh, okay.
Go.
And
So, 12-inch radius means a flatter radius. It's a little easier to bend. It's a little bit easier to do your solo work, which is really cool. Bigger frets, tall, narrow frets. Again, it's easier to bend notes.
Yep.
Very fun to do with that kind of fret.
True story.
Locking tuners on all the guitars now. That's quite an upgrade. It's much easier to change a string, gives you great tuning stability when you're using the trem. But what we did here was we put vintage buttons on the modern tuner, so it kind of looks vintage from the front, which is really cool.
Nice.
Modern bridges, so instead of a 6-screw bridge, it's got a 2-point trem, which again is a little smoother, better tuning stability. All the guitars now have noiseless pickups. They're the vintage noises, which is really the first noiseless pickup we ever did.
Okay, yeah.
And they still sound fantastic. So all the guitars feature that. So if you got a big pedal board, you're using a lot of effects, or you're in a club with a lot of lights, you get quiet pickups, which is really good.
That's really nice.
And then we put this little neck heel that we borrowed from our old American Deluxe Series on the new Mexico Deluxe Series, which is very comfortable for your hand when you made it against there. Normally that kind of pokes into your hand when you're playing in the high registers.
Sure.
And then this guitar is special because it's got a beautiful upgraded ash body, the Deluxe Strat, and it's got this cool push button that allows you to put the bridge pickup in positions 4 and 5. So if you push that in, now you've got tele switching in that position, or in this position in the 4, you press it in and you get all 3 pickups.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, but these shared features are across all the guitars: the locking tuners, the 12-inch radius, bigger frets, noiseless pickups, modern bridge.
I like it.
So if you go across the wall here, this is the new Roadhouse Strat. So it's got all those features. Oh, and perloid dots too, which is just to make it pretty.
Real pretty.
So the special thing about this guitar, aside from all those great upgrades, is the preamp. There's a little 6-position rotary switch, and via using a 9-volt battery preamp, we voiced it so that you can get everything from a wiry single coil sound, and every time you click it, it gets fatter and bigger, almost to a full humbucker when you rotate it all the way clockwise.
Wow.
That's what's cool about the Deluxe Roadhouse Strat. But then, of course, now we added noiseless pickups, 2-point bridge, 12-inch radius, all that good stuff, locking tuners. Nashville Tele, what's special about that, obviously, is it's a Tele with 3 pickups. Middle pickup is now a Strat pickup, all noiseless pickups, and then you get a 5-way Strat switch.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's really great for versatility with tones when you're playing your Tele. And then again, all the great stuff like locking tuners, 12-inch radius, the shaved neck heel, all that kind of good stuff. We just talked about that one.
Hello.
And then added a thin line to the series now. So this is a beautiful semi-hollow body with a fully bound top. Teles have the modern block saddle bridges, and then this is a 4-way switch, so you can get parallel series options when you're using both pickups. So that's all the guitars. We did the same thing with the basses. We have a shared group of features that are all upgrades that are oriented towards helping you play easier.
Sure.
12-inch radius on the fretboards, active passive preamp now. It's a really awesome 18-volt upgraded preamp with active passive ability, and we have upgraded high-mass bridges now on all the P's and J's.
Oh, wow.
And some great new colors, too. This is Seafoam Pearl. That's a really cool new color.
That is really cool.
And then the dimension base really stays the same. We just upgraded this to a 12-inch radius, but the dimension base still has the cool dimension humbuckers and a special preamp that mate with those. So really a great group of features that lend itself towards playability.
Fender's been working hard.
We've been working hard,
Yeah,
they
that's
had
awesome.
me in the factory building these and working so hard. So now you've got a unified series that have all these great features that are shared across all the models.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of thing that, if you're upgrading from your first guitar, you're starting to advance as a player, and you're getting more savvy about what you like, what you don't like. This is the kind of guitar you're going to be looking for. It's a step up from the entry level, and you get all these great features, but it's still well under $1,000. The guitars are like $799.
Wow.
So
Fender's got it going on, man.
yeah, we got some good stuff going on. So that's the new Deluxe Series.
I like it. I like it a lot, man. That's awesome. All right. What do we got here?
We are standing in front of the new Offset Series. This is my favorite product of the show. That probably doesn't matter to anybody, but it is. Okay, so what we've done here is we got Duosonics and Mustangs. We kind of stopped making them for a while, a couple years almost, and we were always planning to put them back, and people were calling us every week to remind us that we need to do that. So we did it. And Duosonics and Mustangs. So Duosonics have two different versions. We've got a humbucker version and a single coil version. These aren't really vintage reissues of Duosonics and Mustangs. They're kind of modern takes on them.
Okay.
So that means modern radius, modern C shape, modern style tuners. The pickups are Alnico 5 pickups, and they sound really nice and warm. On the humbucker model for the Duosonic, we actually have a little coil split there, so you can split the humbucker into a single coil.
Nice.
And we've got simplified 3-position toggles on all the guitars now.
Wow.
So, and also wonderful new colors. Seafoam Pearl on that one too. Capri Orange on this one for the single coils. And they're all hardtail bridges too.
Okay.
Mustangs typically will have a tremolo bridge, but we decided to go hardtail for tuning stability. These guitars are kind of geared towards, maybe beginners, entry-level players, or people that just love the shapes and sizes. Short scale is a little easier to get around and navigate around. A smaller body's easier to navigate around. But short scale also lends itself to a little bit of a thicker, kind of chunkier tone in some ways. But so the Mustang, this version has MP90s, which are soap bar pickups, which are really, really warm and sparkly. They kind of ride the line between single coils and humbuckers.
Okay.
Again, Alnico 5. And we ditched all the slider switches that you typically find on a Mustang in favor of this simpler toggle switch. And this is Torino Red that you're looking at.
Okay.
And then we have a traditional single coil style Mustang with a smaller guard and a control plate. Again, this is 9.5-inch radius, medium jumbo frets, modern tuners. Again, ditching the slider switches in favor of a toggle, and Alnico 5 pickups. And again, they all have hardtails. So we think that people are really going to like these because they've been waiting for them for a long time, as have we.
Yes.
And finally, a short scale bass, a Mustang PJ bass. 30-inch scale, simple master volume, master tone, 3-way toggle to select the pickups, and then you get a P and a J, or a P and a J. That's the P, no. P pickup, J pickup. Very versatile tonally, so
Wow.
this is
that looks
Sonic
nice.
Blue.
Woo. So basically what you're
And
saying...
these cool little F plates on the back, I forgot we did that. That's my favorite neck plate that Fender ever did. Again, that doesn't matter that I like it, but there it is.
Well, it kind of does. I mean, that's awesome. So basically what you're telling me is there literally is a guitar for anybody that is at whatever level you're at.
Yeah.
You can find a guitar.
Yeah, a lot of times, when I was starting out, I had a hard time wrapping my hand around a big neck. These kind of necks are a little bit easier to navigate. If you're small, a big honking guitar is sometimes hard to even get around.
Sure.
So beginners, small people, they're going to love this, and people that like to play in general are going to love them too because they sound great.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good stuff that you guys have been bringing back too. The vintage styles, things like that.
Yeah.
Lots of great
so that's
things.
the Offset series.
Offset, and then we had the Deluxe over there. I like it. That's really cool, man. Fender, man. Fender's making it happen. Bottom line.
Thank you. We're trying. Now I got to go back to the factory and build some more guitars.
All right, Alan. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later. At the Fender booth here, it's Summer NAMM 2016. American Black. Peace.